Hello, welcome to Elder Care Answers. I'm your host, Attorney Doreen Seamon. In my law practice, I focus exclusively in estate planning and elder care issues. As part of my practice, not only do I have the pleasure of working with my clients and their families, but I also have the pleasure of working with various professionals in our community who also work with my clients. As a result, I've realized that knowledge is power, whether my clients are simply getting their estate plan in order or they're facing serious health issues. That's why we're bringing you Elder Care Answers, to bring professionals who work with families like yours into your home so you can learn what help is available to you.
Welcome to this edition of Elder Care Answers. Elder Care Answers provides valuable information for senior citizens and those that love them so that we all become much more informed consumers.
Hello again. On this edition of Elder Care Answers, we have two experts joining us to provide valuable insight on services that help you maintain your mobility and obtain quality end-of-life care. Our first guest is Lincoln Kincaid of Dynamic Physical Therapy. Lincoln will help us understand how physical therapy can improve the quality of your life and help you maintain the mobility to remain in your home for as long as possible. Our second guest is Michelle Hopkins of Morgantown Hospice, a service of Mon General Hospital. Michelle will help us understand how hospice services can help our terminally ill loved ones maintain their dignity and comfort throughout their lives. You know, a lot of people don't understand what type of work I do, but as your health or family situation changes, so does the type of legal and financial planning you must consider. My job is to help families like yours at all stages of your elder journey. So as you travel through your elder journey, we need to reassess your planning at various stages of life, regardless of your age. For example, has your marital status changed? Have you been diagnosed with an illness that can lead to a disability? If you passed away, could your spouse survive on the remaining income and assets? And do you know who your beneficiaries and alternate beneficiaries are on your life insurance? If you needed long-term care, could you afford $15 to $20 per hour for in-home care? Or $7,000 to $9,000 per month for nursing home care? These are just a few factors that impact your planning. When I sit down with my clients, we discuss these issues as well as many other issues. I can tell you from personal experience, when a person takes the initiative to plan, they achieve a great sense of satisfaction and their loved ones will benefit as well. It's a gift of love. I've worked with families whose loved ones' efforts to plan ahead made a difficult time so much easier. In contrast, I've also worked with families whose loved ones didn't take simple steps to plan ahead. The difference in stress and conflict within the family is remarkable. The best way to create an estate plan to effectively meet your particular challenges and goals is to have a personal estate planning checkup, because your personal estate plan should not be a one-size-fits-all estate plan. You see, maybe you and your friend both need a last will and testament or even a living trust, but the specifics within that will or trust may vary greatly. At your estate planning checkup, we review any legal documents you already have to determine if your current plan is in line with your goals or whether you need to make some updates to that plan. My law office offers complimentary checkups for both estate planning and elder care planning. Although pre-planning always provides you the best outcome, we also provide legal and financial planning for those who are experiencing immediate elder care needs. Just call our office at 304-554-2900. Let us know you saw our show today and that you'd like to schedule your complimentary appointment as soon as possible. My clients always have the same goal. They want to stay home as long as possible. Unfortunately, they often lose mobility and are unable to safely stay in their own home. That's why I'm so happy to have Lincoln Kincaid, the owner of Dynamic Physical Therapy, here with us today to explain how physical therapy can be the key to helping you stay at home. Lincoln knows from personal experience that it's critical to quickly and effectively address mobility issues due to age or accident or even an illness. Lincoln's a 1996 West Virginia University graduate. He opened his first dynamic physical therapy location in 2003 in Morgantown. Since then, dynamic physical therapy has grown to 7 convenient locations in north central West Virginia. Lincoln's also a proud father of 3 and resides with his family in Morgantown. Lincoln, it's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Doreen, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Lincoln, we all want to live as healthy and active of a life as possible, but how can physical therapy help us enjoy the quality of life that we deserve?
Doreen, as we begin to age, it's common to experience a loss of strength. And along with this loss of strength comes a loss of mobility that makes it difficult or impossible for us to safely perform our essential activities of daily living. And along with a loss of strength or mobility comes a decrease in balance, which leaves us with an increased risk for falls.
And I see that in my practice a lot, where somebody has a fall and they end up in a nursing home.
It's very common for a fall to lead to a fracture, particularly a hip fracture. And it's interesting to note that the complications associated with a hip fracture are often more devastating than the hip fracture itself. In fact, folks that suffer a hip fracture are 6 to 8 times more likely to die in the next 10 years as compared to somebody who had no fracture.
Lincoln, as you know, my family and friends have utilized dynamic physical therapy for injuries before, but I didn't realize that our aging population can benefit so much from physical therapy as well. So we need to take a commercial break, but I have so many more questions for you. Can you stay with us for a few more minutes?
Sure.
Well, before we go to break, how can our viewers make an appointment with you?
If any of our viewers would like to make an appointment, they can call our main office at 304-225-5222. Please let us know that they saw this show and they'd like to have a physical therapy evaluation, and one of our friendly staff members will help them decide which of our offices is most convenient for them and help them get their appointment scheduled.
Great. Stay tuned to Elder Care Answers and we'll be right back.